kind of a drinker you
Hey,
are.
what? You talking about drinks this early in the morning?
How did boy do?
How they do?
That boy.
Right here. Whoo! All right, guys. Today is a special episode. This is a day after what I call my sister's angelversary. So I'm gonna try very hard to keep it together during this episode because I do miss her very, very much. In the spirit of I'm jumping ahead of myself. This is Beauty-ish Radio, in case you didn't know, where we talk about beauty, business,
And all that is.
all that ish. And I am Joy M. Hutton, founder of On the Go Glam.
And I am Lydia Evans, founder of SW&G Essentials, better known as Swag Essentials.
Swag Essentials. So today's episode is near and dear to my heart because we are honoring my sister who passed unexpectedly last year. So we'll go ahead and pop that Beauty of the Week up.
Yep. Oh,
Gianna.
she's so cute.
So cute. She just a vibrant light, funny. You know, it's so weird when I look in the mirror sometimes. We have similar facial expressions, and it's creepy as hell. But like just a fashionista, complete diva, smart, all the things. So you know, we're honoring her today, and also not just honoring her today, but also talking about grief.
Yep.
Because it's something that people don't talk about a lot. And grief is not just about death. Grief is not just about losing a loved one. You know, I feel like I went through grief a second time because I went through a divorce, and that was mourning that relationship. It was mourning the routine. It was mourning, you know, what I thought I had in that marriage, and just mourning who you were in that relationship. And so grief has so many different meanings, and I saw somebody post it came from the site Therapy for Black Girls, and we're going to talk about the different forms of grief today because some people may think, oh well, I haven't really lost anyone close to me, so I can't relate. No, grief is, like I said, I had to mourn my divorce. Grief is, you know, job loss, all those different things. So we're going to walk through what grief looks like and how you can find your way back home. So today's episode is No Way Home. And sometimes you don't think you have a way home, and there is light at the end of the tunnel. I think you know, as a friend, being very close to me in this process, have observed me from September 15th, 2020 to today. And notice the change. I'm much lighter than I was. I'm still sad. You know, I have sad days. I have, angry days, whatever. But I'm not carrying the weight that I was at this time last year.
Oh, yeah.
And so, and I've let so many things go. Not just, and not, when I say let go, I'm not saying letting go of a loved one, but in terms of the grief that I've experienced. My divorce, I had to go through a healing process. My sister, I'm still in that healing process. And then, you know, other things. I've let go of projects that I was working on, contracts that I was working on. Was it sad? Was I angry? Absolutely. I had to go through a grief process for that. Some grief cycles are shorter than others. You may be mad, and then that's it. You're done with it. So I wanna talk about the different areas of where you can experience grief.
Absolutely. Yes, let's get into it.
You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right. So loss of this is from therapyforblackgirls.com, which I love this site. Actually, the head therapist her name is Joy. But loss of safety. Yeah. I mean, when
sense of protection.
Yes, when you feel like you've been violated, that is, you have to grieve that process. I am a victim of sexual assault, so I had to go through that process, and that's a long cycle.
Yeah. I don't think you ever completely get over it.
No, you don't. There are always triggers.
Yeah.
But loss of safety. I mean, and my safety I felt was compromised. I felt paranoid at times, and and so now I'm not in that phase now, but there are still triggers for that.
Oh yeah.
Loss of stability.
Loss of stability for sure.
Yeah, and I know. Again, I now probably refer to my divorce a lot of times during this episode, but loss of stability. Like, they say that when women go through a divorce, like, they are more than likely to be in poverty after a divorce. Like 2 to 3, it takes you 2 to 3 years to rebuild. And I could definitely relate to that. I was an entrepreneur, or I am an entrepreneur, and going through a divorce and pouring all that money into legal fees and what have you, and like decide, am I gonna lose my business? And you like losing your business, losing yourself, losing all these things, in the interim. And so that was a tough process to go through. And I mean, even as an entrepreneur, there are times where you're like, I don't know if any money's gonna come through this month. No,
I agree with all that you're saying.
Okay, I'm like, you gonna talk back to me today? Listen.
I'm just listening. You got some good points.
Okay, all right. Next is loss of routine.
Oh, yeah.
This is so.
Ties right into
I never
stability.
even thought of that. But just imagine, as an independent woman at our age, and then you get married.
What age you at? Because I'm only 22.
I'm only 21.
Man, you got to just be 1 year younger. Man. Your ass could be 24.
I mean, I can't be older than you.
What the fuck? Damn.
I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, you meant it like that.
No, I didn't.
You meant just the way you
didn't.
said it.
Anyway, loss of routine, but this is critical. I remember when I got married, I had a routine. Like, Thursdays was my happy hour day with the crew. I had a routine.
Wednesday we would go drink wine.
Yes, Wednesday was wine, and she had no relationship, and that it just went out the.
It didn't go out the window when I got in a relationship.
I don't have my time like I do. Used to.
You get in a relationship, I won't have my time the way you trying to
Yes,
give
you
it to
will.
me. The fuck I will.
Yes, you will. I made time for you even when I was married.
Yeah, I still make time
And
for you. How do I
I
not
made time
make
for
time
you
for
when
you?
I've dated people.
How do I not make time for you? I'm
mean,
here.
It's different.
It's not different.
It is different.
It's not different.
She'll make time for me. I have my nightcaps.
But you nightcapping with somebody else now.
What?
You just gonna leave that off?
Really?
You just gonna leave
Really?
that out?
Really?
You
Am
just
I?
gonna act like that ain't even
I don't
it?
know what you're talking about. Anyway, the next one is I don't know what you're talking about.
See how this work?
Loss of milestones.
Why don't you?
Yeah, damn, listen.
Because you be like, act like we ain't got a whole bottle, we got it down in 30 minutes.
Really? I'm
Can
on
I say
it.
30?
We're only,
Can I say
we're
30?
less than 10 minutes in.
Or do I need to
and
say
you've already down
30?
the glass this
Can you
morning.
say 30? Or can I say 30?
Can
I
we
say
say
30?
feeling it?
Like a South Side girl. Okay.
Can we say feeling it?
30. Okay.
Can we say feeling it?
30.
Okay. All right. Loss of milestones. Do you
It's
understand this
unbelievable.
one?
Y'all are watching this, so you see the truth.
Do you understand this one? Loss of milestones.
No, I don't understand it.
Really?
I'm right here with it. If that helps you. If that helps you right now.
Really, Lizzle? I'm gonna need you to come back.
I'm here.
No, you're not.
I
You should come
am
back.
1000% here.
Loss. Gianna said, "Come back."
Loss of, come on, say it.
Milestones.
Yes.
What does that mean to you?
Oh, that means a lot of things.
Yeah. What does it mean?
I assume when things are taken from you and that's no longer something you celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like going back into the divorce thing. You no longer celebrate an anniversary.
Yeah.
That's a milestone that you got yourself accustomed to that you thought it was going to happen every year. It's not happening anymore.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that is actually the next thing on the list, loss of anniversaries, because I think when you're used to celebrating certain things with people, then you have those milestones, and it's taken away from you. I think the hardest part of a relationship, I read this a long time ago, was like, it's not necessarily letting go of the person, it's letting go of the routine. And I was like, wow, because that person is a part of your daily routine. You wake up, you see that person, you go to bed, you see that person, you're talking to that person during the day, and remove all of that, and it's just emptiness. It's empty space where you're like, how do I fill this space? And then sometimes that leads to toxic behaviors. Sometimes that leads to self-reflection and realizing that you need to heal during that period. I know for me, I have not been in a relationship since I divorced. One, because I'm very intentional about relationships. I will date, but I'm very intentional about relationships. But in each relationship that I've been in, I've realized I had to grieve the routine of that person. You know, yes, the love is absolutely there, but it was the routine. I'm like, damn, I can't. You know, that person is the first person I think of when I'm having a hard time, when I want to tell my good news to, and you don't have that.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's key. Next is,
but real quickly, Joy, I think that speaks into the loss of the stability and the loss of routine.
Absolutely.
It all is like a snowball.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. It's like building. The next one is loss of control. Whew. I know this one. That's a
definitely
big one
speaks
for
into
me.
loss of routine.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you're a routine person.
Oh yeah, and I need structure. I need structure. Like, I was just talking to someone about this. Like, I need structure. Like, for me, otherwise I'll just be like, well, you know, I'm just going to take a nap. I'm going to take a nap. But it's really when you feel like you are in a helpless position.
Yeah.
It's just a very uncomfortable and painful process to be in. And
so
you
in
know,
what sense do you feel like you were helpless?
I mean, so when my sister passed, I had talked to her literally minutes before. And I was on set at Ready to Love, and she was in Maryland. There was no way I could be there. No way. So that was difficult, and it's still hard for me to process that she's gone. But I mean, the reality is that she's gone, and I'm just finding ways to deal with that. But you know, one of the things that I've talked about, I talked about it last week, and in my journey to finding inner peace and happiness is focusing on the things that I can control.
Yeah.
You know, I can't do anything about the things that I don't have any control of. Do I still have moments where I'm trying to understand why Gianna's not here? Absolutely. But I don't have control of the situation. And I'm a control freak. You know, maybe not in the extreme sense, but I'm on the spectrum. Really? I'm on the spectrum. I know my flaws, but I am. And so it's a very uncomfortable position for me to be in when I don't have control over a situation. So yeah,
I can see that.
That's tough. That's tough. That's a tough circumstance for me to deal with. And then, you know, when you are a person that is,
why do you feel that is?
Well, because I was just about to say that when you are a person that is a strategic thinker, you're analytical, you're logical. I do have a creative side, but my other side trumps the creative side. You try to figure out why things happen, and there is no explanation. Sometimes, well, most times, yeah, most times there's no explanation. So that is something that I am continuing to work through. Yeah, it is. And it is not just loss of control with that, but it's just in a lot of things. I've realized that I tried to plan certain things in my life. None of that has worked out. You know, we talked about that last week. I thought I'd be married with 3 kids. You know,
3?
But yeah, 3. But yeah, because I was gonna start at a
I only
younger
want to
age.
be godmama of 1.
Really?
Yeah, you can get the other 2 godmama positions away.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it ain't gonna be 3, okay? Because I ain't got it, okay?
You might have it.
No, I ain't got
You
it.
know who get their hands on you. You could have it.
No, I ain't got it for 3 kids. I ain't got it.
How many kids you got for now? 2?
1 and a half.
The other half being another Yorkie poo?
Oh, right. A dog. Okay, I ain't got it.
Dogs at work.
They're like children.
Fuck.
Okay, so the next one is loss of income.
Loss of money.
Man,
This right here, that's the universal sign for it, y'all.
Is it?
In sign language, it's just this.
This it?
Follow along with me. 1, 2,
Is it?
3. I ain't got it.
I ain't got it. I ain't
You
got
can do
it.
it up or down.
I got
That don't sit well with your spirit.
It doesn't.
No.
When you lose money,
Yeah, and it's not that you care about the money. It's just it's the instability.
it is.
It's
That
attached to
goes
lack
back
of
to
money.
the right. That goes back to the stability. Right.
So you start right here. Okay.
Right. You ain't got it.
Nuh-uh.
But that is like, imagine people who have lost their jobs. I will never forget, and even during the pandemic, suicide rates went up.
Right.
During the recession, suicide rates went up
Right.
because people don't know how to survive.
Right.
I know one thing about black people, we know how to survive.
We ain't the only people who know how to survive.
No, we're not, but I'm saying black people, suicide.
I think most people who have experienced poverty can survive. Because
No,
poverty
you're
is
right.
a survival skill.
But
and
I
shit.
didn't have to experience poverty to know how to survive. I feel like it was just
But your ancestors did.
They did.
So it's
You're
in
right.
you.
But, I just, with the suicide rates rising in times like that, it heightens the awareness to the pressures that people face. And it's like, what I'm saying is people feel like they don't know what to do. That we're talking about the loss of control. I don't have control over my situation. So it's like, I don't know what else to do. I can't take care of my family, not consider other options. And so, I've known people that have committed suicide, and it goes into the next thing that we're talking about in terms of loss of identity. If you are used to being a provider, used to being this, and it's just taken away from you, But I also think that ties into how do we identify ourselves? How do we want to shape our identity? My therapist asked me a couple of weeks ago, she said, what do you want your narrative to be and next year? What do you want that to be? And I'm going to try to pull up. She said, think about what you want your identity to be over the next year. And I was like, I never even considered that. Am I still a sister? Am I still a daughter?
Yeah, of course you're still a sister.
Well, no, but I'm saying some people, so for example, I came from a family of 4. Do I say I'm a family of 4? Do I say we're a family of 3? When people ask me about my sister, I say, yeah, I have a sister. She's in heaven. But some people, they say, oh, I had a sister. So
No,
what? No, what?
You still acknowledge.
No, but I've heard people do that. I still acknowledge my sister. She's very much a part of me. But I'm saying there are some people who do that, and I don't speak in past tense about Gianna, just because she's still very much with me.
I don't. I think you should own it.
No, I do.
No, I know you do. I'm just saying. I'm speaking to that point. Like, no, I think no, because if anything happened to either of my siblings, I still have them.
Yeah.
If someone says, "So how many brothers and sisters do you have?" I got a brother and a sister.
But some
and
people
then
don't
I'll
do
put
that.
in that little piece on the end. But they don't just die. They don't know. But that's also people that don't understand. There's a difference between physical death and spiritual death.
Yeah.
I truly believe in that. I truly believe there's a physical death and a spiritual spiritual death. And you feel somebody spiritually died, cool. Acknowledge the fact that they're dead and damn gone. But someone whose spirit lives on forever,
No, I agree. I'm not with just.
They think I'm crazy as hell. My siblings are gonna be long gone. I'll be like, I got two.
Right.
My brother and sister. And they get on my nerve.
Yeah.
Oh, they're a handful. But at the end of the day, that's the little set of nuts God gave me.
I mean, you can't choose your family.
You can't choose your, and they didn't get to choose me.
Right. Well, they didn't.
So, and they got a whole.
Heart.
Bless my heart and bless theirs. I feel like bless theirs. Because I'm a handful.
Shit.
But I'm saying, don't let me die.
Right.
If somebody asks you, do you got two sisters?
Right.
Brother and a sister.
Yeah.
Don't let me die.
Yeah.
My spirit gonna live on forever.
And
I believe there's more. There's eternal life. There's more than this physical life.
Yeah. And that's how it is for me. Like, I don't separate that. Like, she is still very much here. I truly believe that.
Yeah.
And
yeah, for sure.
But some people, that's their way of dealing with grief. And I think that's why it's important, that we're talking about this today, because a lot a don't know how.
But it's a lot of one-dimensional people. Just say that.
Well,
just say it's a bunch of one-dimensional motherfuckers.
Yeah, guys. It is. There's just some narrow-minded thinking people and one-dimensional. I like that you said that. There are some one-dimensional people for sure.
You know what I like? Ruffy back there trying to act like he two-dimensional. I
think Ruffy is multi-dimensional.
He is not multi-dimensional.
So you getting on Ruffy?
Somebody.
You just gotta
get on you today.
Somebody. No, you can't.
Because you're a baby today. I'm going to let you make it today.
Come for you today.
Today ain't it. I wouldn't even down.
Today ain't it.
Signing up for that shit.
The horns and the hooves will come out, okay?
Ass and tail.
Not today.
But I could definitely give it to Ruffy any day.
Any day.
And in turn, he
Ruffy and Roman.
He want to act like I ain't no paper dog. Get your ass to the bathroom and try the goddamn paper towel. Fuck.
Is it the paper towel?
Yes,
Is it the paper towels that you need?
Talking like Shaq and shit. Fuck. Go find them goddamn paper towel.
I'm not doing this with you today. Let's
spill drink all over my hands. I'm supposed to be up here just with the sticky hands, just holding the mic and just hello. Sticky fingers.
Really?
I can't get my hands off the mic.
Is
he
that
can't find a paper. I said, "What you say?" He said, "I ain't got no paper. Get your ass in the bathroom." See, he's not ready.
He's not ready.
He didn't see you got grief going on right now, so you're not even optimistic. Just at your optimum. He ain't getting optimum joy on that ass.
My optimum.
Yes. No, you're optimistic, but you're not at your optimum.
I'm not.
So he don't know you like that yet.
No.
So I got to ride his ass for two people.
Really?
Yeah, because you over here weak right now. You just,
I'm not weak. I'm not weak.
Emotionally.
I'm not weak. I'm emotionally strong. I have weak moments, but I'm not weak.
Do you see this? Where's your therapist? Get her on the
what?
phone.
No, she would agree with me.
She would say,
I should have been.
Relent,
child.
Relent. Fuck.
I should have been a therapist in my next life.
Relent.
Listen, I have weak moments, but I am not weak.
I don't mean, oh, God.
No, I know you don't.
She feel like you're attacking me like compare. That's it. And your nails actually hurt.
I don't even have them. I had to cut them all off because they broke. Look at that.
I know how that broke.
How did it break? No, it just broke the other day. So, first of all, really? First of all, I broke it. I was moving some stuff out of my car. Anyway, guys, so
a DJ at night.
Really? And what you do at night?
Apparently, you said I took peace. Hell yeah, I just strip at night.
She is stripping at night.
I love that shit. Pays all the bills. I let people think I sell soap and I sell ass.
It's that identity.
It is that. It is that.
We all have alter egos, but y'all don't play. Soap. We all have alter egos. Mine is JoJo, and she comes out every once in a while. You've seen JoJo before. She's seen JoJo. Not many people get to see JoJo, but Lydia, she got an alter ego too.
What's my alter ego name?
Lizzle.
Lizzle, and what she do?
She turns up.
How she
be
turn
on the
up?
pole? Really? First of all,
that skit chair just
really.
That's it. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
Really? Is that
Joy,
what it is?
we don't have time for this shit.
What are you talking
It's
about?
25 minutes in and Gary is a Billings. It's Gary Billions.
I'm not doing this.
You know he probably listening right now.
Is he?
Just
Of
look at him
course
right
he
now.
is.
Just
There's a
give him the
camera
evil
right
eye.
there
Just
in the
give him the evil eye,
corner.
Joy. Just
He probably tunes in every Thursday just to see what we're talking about.
Gary listening in right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
She be getting on Gary. It moved from Mike to Gary.
Anybody.
You know,
To
loss
back to Ruffy's
of
ass.
Mike. Loss of Mike. She's grieving Mike,
I'm
so she
grieving
got to
Mike.
get on Gary.
I have to get on Gary.
She got to get on somebody.
I got to get on somebody. Kind of like you got to get on my ass all the time.
I mean, but we do this to each other.
Damn.
We do this to each other, though.
Joy, can we get to the girl shut up?
Yeah. She's so rude. This
I'm
is
so
my
rude.
day. And just to FYI, the yellow background, I know you guys are used to the pinky purple, but the yellow's for my sis.
Today is for Gianna, boo.
This is for Gianna, all about
Paul for
Gianna.
you, boo.
You got a problem with it.
Ain't nobody got
Take
no
it up
problem
with
with it. Why you
Jesus.
gotta go? Why you gotta
I'm
go
just
all the
saying.
way there and threaten people? and
I'm
shit?
not threatening people. Threatening people.
I wish he could play the song Joanna.
Joanna.
Because you need that right now. You gonna play it?
I'm going to play it when I get in the car.
Joanna. That's our song, y'all. And she'll start doing this old weird ass African mating call thing she does. It's so funny.
Yeah. Anyway. All right, guys. The girl shut up. Let's
I
go
prayed
ahead and
for you
pop
to be
that up.
nice.
Did you? You
But
prayed for me to
it's
be nice?
just without me even saying anything. Stop talking about me, please. Tyler Perry claps back at criticism over his show's wigs.
He said stop talking about hair to me.
Whatever. Same thing. Look at him.
Tyler Perry claps back at First of all, look at that woman.
They took it off his beard and put it on her head.
Well, I mean, it's the spray on hairline.
What I'm saying is, why does he feel like this is what we look like?
Right.
I'm so annoyed. His wigs and his hairstyles, honestly, are the fucking worst.
They are the worst.
Yeah, they're the
But
worst.
why? Is he trying to like?
I don't.
Is
know
it
if
a parody thing?
I think deep down on the inner parts, he ain't the most fond of us. If I could say that.
Fond of women?
I mean,
Fond of women or
fond of black women?
fond of women or black women?
I feel like
He got some issues with black women.
it's kind of like if you look at Eddie Murphy comedies, and I love Eddie Murphy, but if you look at his comedies, they all rag on black women. They all really deeply rag on black women. Yeah, if you look at his comedies, they all.
It's the old school Kevin Samuels.
The only one that's not ragged on is if she's like mulatto or appears to be
It's
mixed
the old
or
school Kevin
something
Samuels.
like that. But for the most part, if she looks anything like his mama, and if you haven't seen his mama, the funny thing, and I'm not trying to be
Medea
funny,
look like his mama?
no, Medea, he's.
Oh, you talking about Eddie Murphy?
No, Medea is supposed to be a piece of his auntie. That's for
okay.
Tyler Perry. That's supposed to be a rendition of his auntie.
But
what I'm saying is, it's because that whole manifestation of self. Eddie Murphy. If a lot of people have never seen his mother, look him up. Look up his mama and tell me that
so does
she don't look like Rasputia.
What she look like?
Just look up Eddie Murphy mama.
What she look like?
I can't tell y'all what she looked like because you just gotta
She don't
look up.
look like Rasputia.
She looked like she and a man birthed Eddie. And it looked like Eddie had a fucked up life and a fucked up childhood. And he took that comedy like most comedians do. They channeled the pain into humor. And he channeled it into some heavy hitting movies that made him multi-millions, kind of like Tyler Perry does with his movies.
Into the loss of
But what I'm saying is
though.
it's that wig though. Because I'm not trying to be funny. I got a teeny weeny afro, y'all. This is what I have on my head. It don't look like that.
You know what I just realized in the last episode?
Yeah.
We didn't actually play Girl Shut Up. Because
Ruffy is full of shit.
Up. You didn't play
Damn,
it,
Ruffy. You supposed to thank you, Joy. But you just said I be getting on his ass a lot. And then you wonder why I get on his ass a lot.
That. So we going to go ahead and get right now. While
we didn't even get a goddamn Girl Shut Up last episode.
Thank you. Girl, shut up. Really, Ruffy? And then we had to create our Girl Shut Up.
No, the week before. We had to.
Girl,
shut up.
I mean, for. I mean,
but you see what did she just say, Ruffy? That I go from Mike to you. Right. Look, she didn't redirected that Hurricane Ida on your ass. Hurricane Ida's on your ass.
There it is.
We're
giving it to Ruffy today. But anyway, the wigs.
Ruffy don't give a shit.
I don't
He'll quit
understand.
Tomorrow. He don't care.
There's a
Ruffy
self-hate.
doesn't give a shit. Yeah, I understand that. He don't care. He'll fuck this whole episode up. He don't care. He does not care. He's like, I don't care. Right.
All right. Well.
The hell? Are you in the mirror voking?
No, I was fluffing my hair.
You have a long tongue.
I do. I just looked
long
at that
tongue
and I was like, damn, I do have a long tongue.
Put that beast away.
The better to lick you with.
Ah! Ooh, I can't wait till Halloween.
Oh.
Okay, we're going to do a special edition for Halloween. Make sure you like, comment, share. We're also inviting our guests. So if you want to be a guest, please inbox us at hello@beautyish.com. And we're looking for guys for our man edition. So yeah, if you are a man barber in beauty, in tech,
manish.
Please, or you know someone, please let them know, tag them in this video, send this video to them, like, comment, share, Beauty-ish on YouTube.
We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Bye.